This whole Amiibo thing is getting pretty crazy, but I will be talking about Amiibo later next month. For now, let me start with Bowser. Now there is a reason I picked the Mario Party Bowser instead of the Smash Brothers one. I held the boxes right next to each other and looked at the two of them, and the Mario Party Bowser had more vibrant colors. One of the first things I want to note is that he's actually pretty heavy. There's a lot of material on this Amiibo, and I don't doubt that this is actually worth more than a regular Amiibo just based on the materials. More importantly, he is textured, which is a very nice effect. His shell looks a lot better than I think people realize, considering it's the back of him and you can't really see the back inside the box. His face has some seams along it, which are a little unsightly, but I don't mind them at all because, truth be told, Bowser is actually a very high quality and detail. There's not quite that many flaws either, except for the aforementioned seams. One thing I do want to note is that his hair, instead of sitting on top of the shell, there's actually a cutout in the edge of the shell for his hair. But his hair doesn't actually line up with the cutout, so from the back, it's a little unsightly as well. Overall though, I am very happy with Bowser. It's a high quality figure with lots of material, so I gotta say I really got my 13 bucks worth with this. And he's my first villain. I was lucky enough to pre-order a Toad Amiibo, so here it is. The first thing I want to say is that Toad is actually rather cute. Now in terms of quality, I have some issues with what I see as blue paint that bleeded over the yellow trim of his jacket. Basically, it looks like a pretty low quality paint job on his jacket in particular. Something very worthy to note is that his mouth is actually 3D, meaning it's an actual cutout in the figurine and not just painted on. Another funny detail is that there's actual creases for where his pants tuck in and meet his belly, which is kind of funny. Surprisingly, despite how rare Toad is, he's a bit more on the mediocre quality side. I see a lot more flaws in him that are noticeable. Now I know some people don't like the red and silver bases, or they feel like they clash with the black and gold of the Smash Brothers bases, but it really doesn't look that bad, and it kind of matches Toad. I can't deny I really wanted a Toad Amiibo, and I'm glad that I got one. But I can't also deny that I wanted him to be Captain Toad. I'm pretty sure someone's going to make a custom Captain Toad Amiibo. I'll probably reorganize that a bit. My collection of Amiibo is getting very unhealthy.